And there you go, guys. Look at this, 105 FPS, no bugs, no vertex. Oh, buddy, you decided to fly on me. Alright then. Alright guys, so you've been asking me to make a tutorial on how to pretty much set up the SHADPS4, which is the PS4 emulator for particularly Bloodborne. So it's not that hard to do, not going to waste much of your time, let's just get into it. So of course the first thing you'll have to do is download the emulator. So previously we've had this emulator working separately, so you just downloaded the standalone pretty much exe file, like an archive with the emulator inside, and then played it. But now we have it inside of a launcher. As you can see, this is a SHADPS4 launcher, so this is something that you will have to download. Let us do that. Alright, so let us just go SHADPS4. Okay. You can either get it and grab it from the official website, which is, I guess, pretty easy for most people. You go to downloads and you grab the latest, as you can see, GUI launcher, the one that I've shown in the very beginning of the video, and then you can just simply launch it and then download the emulator itself within it. That's one of the ways. If you're like me and you prefer to grab stuff from the GitHub, you can do that as well. You can download it from here, but this is going to be pretty much useless because this just contains the exe file, and yeah, for me it just for some reason didn't work. So just go ahead and type in SHADPS4 GUI like this, and then you go into the GitHub page, or you just type in launcher like that, and there you go. We have the SHADPS4 launcher, and where are the releases, by the way? I don't see them. Oh, there you go. There you go. This is the launcher you get. And after you download it, you will get something like this. Now, in terms of the setup, I'm not gonna, of course, tell you where to get the game because that's piracy. That's up to you guys to figure out. Alright, and also guys, of course, don't forget to download the emulator once you get your hands on the launcher. In the first setup, you will get the little pop-ups on where your game is actually located, so that the emulator can actually analyze your disk and find, you know, the game inside of your pretty much memory. And after that, you go to version manager, and this is actually the place where we can download different versions of the emulator. Also, you can grab the old ones if you want as well, but doing that is mostly useless because, you know, the further you get into the versions and into the development, the more stable it becomes, the more FPS you get, the better graphics become, and the less bugs there are. So if you want to have the best stability and performance in the game, always grab the latest version. So as of now, recently there have been a lot of fixes to this emulator, also in particular a lot of Bloodborne fixes. So because of that, I always recommend only using the pre-release version of the emulator. So how do you download it? You just press on any version, like this, and it gets you the prompt, do you want to download the version blah blah blah, basically the one you clicked on, right? So just go ahead and grab the pre-release, press on yes, it will download the emulator for you within this window, and then your emulator will appear in here. As you can see, we have a choice, I have no more. You will have a pre-release, and pretty much when you launch the game, a particular emulator that is chosen in this pop-up and this drop-down will be used to emulate the game. And that's pretty much it. Also, as you can see, you can check for the updates in the startup. I suggest enabling this so that you, for example, when you play the game in the evening or something, you send off your PC, and then you wake up in the morning, you want to play some Bloodborne again, and when you launch up the emulator, it checks for the updates for you. There you go, and you have the latest fixes. And pretty much to start, I recommend just going ahead and fixing the bugs, because this game has like, it's kind of notorious, this emulator, sorry, the emulator is notorious for stuff like vertex explosions. So when your textures are just flying around randomly, you know, it's a huge bug that no one wants to play with. So if you want to fix this, you need to go into Nexus mods, and let me show you which mod to download. So you go to, let us open the new tab, Nexus mods. And then also you can either type it here, or you can just go here, and in here just type in Bloodborne. There you go, you go to Bloodborne, then you go to mods, then you sort them by downloads, and in here just download this first vertex explosion, okay? So it also, make sure to understand, disables the face customization, So for example, if you're a fan of customizing your character to the fullest, pretty much when you launch up the game and create your first character, you'll get that character creation screen where you can like set the body proportions. You can choose, I suppose, I don't remember if you can choose a female or a male there, like the sex. I'm not really sure, I don't remember, but you can also set the face, like the nose, the cheekbones, whatsoever, just jawline, all of that stuff, right? So this disables that. As a result, it gives you no vertex explosion. So this is what they look like. As you can see, it just kind of grabs one random texture and then just kind of blows it around the screen. So it's not pleasant at all. And if you fix this, of course, you will just play a game normally. And to install it, guys, pretty simple. Let me walk you through that as well. Manual download, slow download. Okay, so just download this file, open it up. And as you can see, we will have this DVD root PS4. Now, guys, just go ahead where you have your game installed. So just go to the folder where the contents of the game of Bloodborne are located for you. Okay, so for me, it's this place. So there you go, this Kusa folder. You go inside. And then as you can see, we have this DVD root folder. Just open up the archive once again. And you can either open it up and then drag the parts. As you can see, we have the parts folder, whereas there you go, parts, and just, or you can just do it like this, just go back and then just merge the both folders, just drag it like this in here, and then you'll get a pop-up, replace the file, so just do that, and bingo, now your vortex explosion is completely fixed, no bugs anymore with that. Also, in terms of other mods that I recommend, if you have a potato PC, you can also install reduced physics. As you can see, it increases performance, also just a simple file swap, no problem at all, and then you will get some good FPS boost. Also, you can get this FPS boost as well by, what's this name? Bochekek. What the hell is that nickname? And also a reshade, and this also improves performance. You go to Files and download the latest version. Also make sure to understand that it removes certain things. As you can see, dynamic shadows, light sources, etc. So just keep in mind what you're actually doing to your game. If, for example, you don't want to be missing out on these kind of effects, maybe think if you want to use this or not. So this is completely up to you. And I think that's pretty much it, not to waste much of your time. I don't think I've installed anything else. I recommend using this because I found, why the hell would FromSoft even set the jump on what's it, I think it's double evade or something like that. It's just super stupid. I don't really know why they did it. And you can just download this mod. What do we have in the files? Okay, so you just go manual. Let me actually install this because I'm so tired of that stupid, bloody, stock thingy. It just pisses me off at times. Okay, downloaded this. And we have, what do we have? We have the jump only. Yeah, let's go jump only, and you just pretty much do the same thing as we did with the vertex explosion. Alright, so you go into the game and just replace it. Just drag it here. And where's our prompt to replace? Or maybe it didn't replace anything. Well, what are the files in here inside? Action. Okay, I suppose it didn't replace anything. Okay, good. Good. So I suppose this is installed now. Okay, and now we can actually get to the emulator itself. So first up, you need to figure out how you want to play. Do you want 30, 60, or 60 plus FPS? 60 plus FPS is possible. I've made a video where I play at 100 plus FPS, and I'm actually going to demonstrate this very soon. So for you guys that want to play on 30 FPS, let me actually walk you through the process. So for you fellas that want to play at 30, you need to go to your right-click your game, and then you go to patches. So also, guys, I recommend, I remembered one more thing, let me walk you through it. So we go to Nexus, and you need to make sure to install a resolutions mod, all right? The patches. You go to mods, once again, downloads, and let me see, I suppose it's on the second page or something. Let me just scroll down and find it. Not the first page. There you go. Updated patches. So this is, in my opinion, absolutely mandatory. So this adds a bunch of different, as you can see, resolutions into the game. We have different aspect ratios, right? If you have a maybe ultra wide monitor, you can do this. You can see we have the 21:9, so that's ultra wide. If you have an ultra wide monitor, this is for you. And also, the way I found this, these resolutions in this custom patches mod are actually more stable. So for example, if I go ahead back into my emulator and I, for example, choose this gold Han or SHADPS4, these are the official ones that you can download. You will have the same resolution, but it will actually crash when you try launching the game with it. So I highly recommend you install this. Let me show you how. So you once again go ahead and download the file. Just do that. Okay, you just download this, and let me just show you where to put these files. So the way I do it, I just open up my search app and I go and type in bloodborne.xml like this. It's going to find the file. There you go. You find the file, you go open path, and there you go. So the folder is going to be as follows. You go your username, app data, roaming, SHADPS4 patches, and SHADPS4, and you just copy and paste both of these files into this direction, all right? So pretty easy. And after that, you just relaunch your emulator. Once again, you go into like this, right-click, patches, and all of this good stuff should appear right over here. And now, guys, for you fellas on potato PCs that want to play on 30 FPS, you set 30 FPS. Then you pretty much do not set all of this stuff. So let me show you this. You disable. This is entirely up to you if you want to do this. Disable VSync, do not enable this. This is up to you as well. These settings, skip intro, motion blur, etc., etc. This task split patch, enable this. Even for 30 FPS, it will help you. Then set your resolution, whichever you wish. Why the hell am I playing on full HD? What the hell? I thought I was playing on bloody 2K. All right, I'm gonna set this now. I hope it will work. I will show you. We will test it together now. And also force enable Old Hunters DLC. So this is for you fellas that want to play on 30 FPS. For you fellas that want to play on 60 FPS, you go ahead into the patches, and then you set everything the way I have it now, maybe except the disable VSync. You don't really need that. And then you set this FPS mode to 60 FPS with cloth physics, okay? You can actually choose either of these. All of them will work just fine. It's tested by me. All of it just works. Disable VSync. And yeah, and just choose once again, always, no matter which resolution and FPS you play on, always choose task split. It just helps performance a lot. And then just, of course, choose whichever resolution you wish. All right. So let me just once again save myself for 2K. Save that. All right, and these are pretty much the settings. Everything that's in the bottom, you don't really have to touch it much, except for this Old Hunters DLC. It forces to enable it so you can play it. And that's it. And now for the fellas, lastly, that want to play like me, that want to play at 60 or maybe 100 plus FPS, you can actually do this very easily as well. Let me show you how. So firstly, we will need to actually gain access to a certain file, and let me show you where that is. So you open up your file explorer, don't mind mine, I just have a custom one, and then you go to the C drive. Then we navigate to our user folder. Where's our user folder? There you go, users. Then you go your name, then you go app data and roaming. And then you find SHADPS4 in the list. There you go. And then you open up this config.toml file. And then, guys, you will need to find one little line in here that will be a VBlank frequency. All right. For some reason, they removed it from the emulator, and this directly forces which kind of FPS you want. All right. This is very, very important for you guys. If you wish to unlock the FPS from 60 and have 100 plus FPS, you need to add this VBlank frequency settings. Otherwise, you won't have high FPS. Now, into the topic of discussion, why I actually have it at 105 and not, for example, 200 or something, or 144 for a 144 Hz monitor. So I found it out a long time ago that for some reason, if you've set your FPS in the game anywhere higher than 105 FPS, the engine actually breaks. The very game engine breaks, and when you're sprinting, you're actually sprinting at a walking speed. I actually have one of my walkthrough videos where I actually talked about it. you can actually go ahead and check it out, and also my other videos on, you know, the walkthroughs of Bloodborne on my channel. And I've shown it there that I was just simply sprinting, right, inside of a game, just sprinting, and I was sprinting at a very, very low speed. So I suggest heavily that you guys just set it to 105 FPS, and if you wish, if you so desire, you can just open up your lossless scaling and just enable frame generation. All right, for example, you just choose these settings, you choose X2 multiplier, and you get 200 FPS effectively in your game, right? So of course, half of the frames won't be native, but you won't notice it. The perceived smoothness will be very, very good. It's going to be 200 FPS, guys. What the hell am I supposed to say? So for those of you guys that have 240 and above monitors like me, I do have one. That's 240. This is for you. You can also use frame generation if you so desire. That's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. Now into the test itself. Let me just connect my controller, and I will show you how it runs, including the FPS counter. Okay, now my controller is connected. Now I just launch the game, set it to full screen, enable my stats. There you go, MSI Afterburner. Okay guys, and now I am in the emulator, and let me show you how it runs. I enable my metrics for the FPS. Let me put my keyboard away so that I have my hands free. And there you go, guys. Look at this, 105 FPS, no bugs, no vertex. Oh, buddy, you decided to fly on me. All right then. So no crashes, no artifacts, no vertex explosions, just a perfectly smooth experience. Look at this. These cons are kind of spongy for me because I'm on NG plus 1 actually. So they won't die that easily. Even though I remember when I played on the first playthrough, they were kind of very squishy, these guys, but not anymore. As you can see, I have to hit and hit and hit them. So as you can see, maybe like a frame time graph gets a little bit more rough when you get into the combat, especially as you can see there's many enemies on the screen, many textures on the screen. They have these, what are they called, torches. So we have lighting effects and stuff like that, so maybe it's going to be just a little bit worse. But as you can see, as I hit them, as I fight them, it's not really changing much, it's still very smooth. So I'm just gonna kill this guy. Let me parry you, buddy. I can't parry him. Alright, he just wants to kick my ass, that's fine. So, as you can see guys, everything's perfect in this area. I have seen many YouTubers, you know, these guys that make benchmarks and stuff, they test it here. It's actually reasonable because as you can see there's a bunch of things going on here. We have many textures. As you can see, we have architecture, beautiful Victorian era architecture in England, absolutely fantastic. Back when England was still not shit, I suppose, like it is now. So yeah, very beautiful, a lot of lights in here, as you can see, bunch of stuff. We even have vegetation growing from the asphalt somehow, which is interesting. Well, as they say, the green finds its way even through the stone. So there you go guys, as you can see, perfectly playable, no problems whatsoever. Well, it's sometimes just stutters, just very little stutters in here and there. Maybe when you enter a new area or something, or when you have a lot of enemies around. Maybe it can sometimes, right? I mean, it's still a in development, work in progress emulator. You would not expect it to, you know, function. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? They were completely in sync there. That's interesting. Cool. So yeah guys, as you can see, very extremely playable, no problems. Did I miss? No, I didn't miss. You can just walk around, enjoy yourself, kill these guys, go ahead and kill the bosses or something. I actually didn't complete the DLC yet. This is actually something I'm going to get to very soon. I just have to get my work done and stuff like that, you know, the real life stuff, and then I can just sit and enjoy some Bloodborne. Okay guys, can you just go away please? I need to talk to my YouTube friends about setting up SHADPS4. I understand that you're just existing within this world, you wouldn't care about any of it, but my friends actually need access to you guys. Access to killing you, so So yeah, pretty much enough jokes, that's pretty much it. Look at that beautiful sun right there, wow. Yeah, stylistically this game is just fantastic. I find it very, very beautiful. Well, From Software is actually notorious for this. They might not have the best fidelity, as in like highly detailed textures, a bunch of polygons, you know, but instead the stylistic aspects of their games is just fantastic. If you, for example, take a look at Elden Ring, right? It doesn't really have amazing graphics per se, right? Just like I said, the textures and stuff, the fidelity. But if you really take a look at it and you forget about the technical stuff, how beautifully does that game look? And this one, just look at it. It is just gorgeous. So there you go, my friends. This is the setup. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Of course, don't forget to press like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if this helped, well, I'm happy to help. Are you sleeping on duty? You can't sleep on duty. Wake up. You as well. You're fired. Both of you are fired. Anyway, guys, yeah, enjoy the video. Hopefully this setup helps you. Enjoy Bloodborne and start playing, goddammit.